Only 1% get all 30 right. Harder each time. How far can you go before you give up? Which animal uses tools before humans did? Octopus. What's the only U.S. state that grows coffee commercially? Hawaii. Which planet has a moon with lakes of methane? Saturn. What did Vikings use as soap? Lye from wood. Which fruit contains natural fish repellent? Durian. What was the first living creature sent to space? Fruit fly. Which country has a National Cat Day on October 29th? Russia. What color is Mars's sunset? Blue. Which U.S. president had a pet alligator? John Quincy Adams. What's the loudest sound ever recorded? Krakatoa eruption. Nice work so far. If you're enjoying this challenge, hit that subscribe button. More quizzes like this coming your way. Which tech giant invented Pringles? Procter & Gamble. What was the first successful human blood transfusion using? Sheep's blood. Which city hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896? Athens. What did medieval Europeans use to flavor beer before hops? Wormwood. Which animal's heart can weigh up to 1,300 pounds? Blue whale. What was the Great Emu War, 1932? Australia versus emus. Which element is named after a mythological monster? Promethium. What was the shortest war in history, lasting approximately 40 minutes? UK versus Zanzibar. Which country's national anthem has no words? Spain. What did Napoleon allegedly carry into battle? Poison. Which ancient civilization called itself the Four Corners of the World? Sumer. What was the first known pandemic in human history? Antonine Plague. Which 19th century author coined the phrase Big Brother? George Orwell. What was the original purpose of the Eiffel Tower? Temporary exhibit. Which bird has a heartbeat slower than a human's? Ostrich. What did the Romans use as a sweetener before sugar? Grape syrup. Which country's flag has a dragon that spits fire? Bhutan. What was the first item ever scanned with a barcode? Gum. Which ancient practice involved divining the future via bird entrails? Augury. Which nation fought a 335-year-long war with no casualties? Netherlands. How many did you get right? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more.